What is going on, everyone? I'm Ducky, and today is the day of the global esports Black Ops 3 livestream reveal. This will likely be the beta build. However, we have had somebody at Gamescom already leak everything that is in the Black Ops 3 creator class. There are no new specialists known, however, perks have had a rejumble of their tiers, as well as we've got all the wildcards, some new sniper rifles, SMGs and assault rifles. We've also got some new equipment and grenades as well, and also some new score streaks. The footage is linked down below in the description if it does not get taken down. Of course, it being taken down will prove it's legitimate, and it also does look like in-game creator class anyway. But we're going to start off with the boring stuff first. So the wildcards, we have primary gunfighter back, which means you can have an extra primary attachment. There's also secondary gunfighter, which is the same for secondaries. There's overkill, that means you can carry two primary weapons, you replace your secondary with your primary. There's also perk 1, 2 and 3 greed, each being a wildcard, so perk 1 greed, perk 2 greed, perk 3 greed. That will allow you to have another perk within that tier. There's also tactician, which means you replace your lethal grenade slot with another tactical, and finally danger close, which means you can carry a second lethal. The creator class is once again pick 10, and there's also 5 classes you can make. But now for the actual weapons. There's a new assault rifle called the M8A7, which is a 4-round burst, high cyclic rate of fire with minimum recoil assault rifle. This is basically the M8A1 from Black Ops 2. There's a new sniper rifle called the P06. What you do with this is you hold the trigger to charge it up and fire 3 rounds at a rapid rate. So it's kind of like the sniper rifle from the campaign that had high penetration in Black Ops 2. However, this one you hold it down, and once it's charged up you can let go and it will release 3 rounds rapidly into the enemies. There's a new SMG called the Razorback, which is full auto and it has the best accuracy in its class, and it's recommended for mid-range engagements. The combat knife is also in the secondaries. In terms of attachments, the long barrel and the rapid fire are no longer exclusive to certain classes. These appear on most of the guns as attachments. The Black Hat also returns from Black Ops 2, which means you can hack enemy score streaks and equipment and then take control of them. However, powerful score streaks will require one use to breach the firewall and then a second use to take control. This means it takes longer to hack. Like I said, the perks are the same, there's still 6 in each tier, however they have had a rejumble since the alpha seen at E3. In tier 1 we have overclock, which means you earn your specialist weapon or score streak faster. Flak jacket means you can take more explosive damage. Blind eye, which means you're undetectable by AI controlled air support. There's sixth sense, which means you can detect enemies on your minimap, kind of like a mini UAV, but acts in one of 4 directions at a time. This has been moved from tier 3 into tier 1. There's ghost, which means you can't be detected while moving or controlling a score streak or planting a bomb or something similar like that. If you're just sitting there camping, you can be detected still. Afterburner remains in tier 1, which means your thruster pack will recharge quicker. This means that you can perform boost jumps and power slides for longer. In tier 2 we have fast hands, which means you swap weapons and handle equipment faster, and you reset the fuse on throwing back grenades. Anti-up is also there, which means you start off with extra points towards your score streaks. Hardwired is in tier 2, which means you're immune to counter UAV and EMP. There's cold-blooded, which means you can't be detected by ground AI. There's scavenger, which means you can pick up ammo and equipment from dead enemies. And there's also tracker, which allows you to see recent footsteps from enemies. And in tier 3 the tac mask is in there, which means there's a large reduction of the effects of tactical grenades. Engineer allows you to detect enemy equipment and also re-roll care packages. Gung Ho is in tier 3, which means while sprinting you can hip fire and also deploy and throw equipment. Blast suppressor is in tier 3, which means your thruster pack will be quieter as well as not show up on the minimap. There's also dead silence, which means you move silently, as well as awareness, which means you can hear enemy footsteps amplified. Tier 1 perks are blue, tier 2 are green, and tier 3 are red. We also got some new score streaks as well. I already made a video on seeing the Guardian yesterday, however it has been seen within the score streak selection as well. Also the Hellstorm missile returns, The Rolling Thunder returns, which is basically a carpet bomber similar to the Warthog in Black Ops 2. There's the HATR, which is basically Black Ops 2 VSAT. However, it can be shot down, but that's by launchers. You can't shoot it down with a gun. And the EMP returns, but this is called Power Core, and it's deployable this time. It can be destroyed, and it's also temporary. Like I said earlier, we have not got any new specialists. I did see the Gamescom specialists. However, we still have the standard 6. There's been no rejumbling of them. Thank you for joining me today. I believe I am first to bring you all of this information on YouTube, so be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all next time.